Hello everybody and welcome. Actually, welcome back. It's been a bloody while since we played PowerWash Simulator. Not even the second one. This is the first one. I realized I have DLCs to get through. I have achievements to get. And quite frankly, it's that weird period of time between Christmas and New Year's. And I probably should be doing cleaning like in real life. But I'm shirking responsibility. So I'm not doing that. I am going to be playing this. Also, I'm buzzing about this because I only just recently watched Back to the Future. Hello. Ooh. Wait, where can I see my gloves? Yeah, I know. Hey, where do I need to clean? That thing. Great. I've only just recently started I only just recently watched Back to the Future. How is it taking me this long? It's so good. Equipment. Can I, like, look at other things? Like, can I look at what I'm wearing? No. Okay, cool. Although, I do remember from streaming this that I used to annoy people by, okay, how is this left control? Nope. Hold that thought. How do I aim? Aim nozzle C. There we go. I used to annoy people by sort of just spamming up and down on the on the screen, and it made some people motion sick. Didn't bother me though, surprisingly. Seeing as I'm usually the one that gets a little bit motion sick, but oh well, we're here. Seriously? Boo. I don't know why I can't equip soap. That would be helpful. Realistically, right, I don't know anyone who's buying this DLC to do Doc's van unless there's his, I know, I was about to say no spoiler alert, the film came out in like 1989, like, but yeah, I genuinely hadn't seen the film before, which horrified my girlfriend. So we watched it at Halloween. We tried to watch like a spooky film. I think it was Disappearance at Clifton House or something like that, or Clifton Hill. Oh my god, it was garbage. So we ended up not doing that. But yeah, I was sort of going through a bunch of my games. I was going to play a new game that I bought called Keeper, but it's not exactly performance optimized, and it was using 100% of my GPU, and I have a good computer, but 100% of my GPU. I was, needless to say, I wasn't altogether thrilled with that. So I was looking through and I was like, I need a game that I can figuratively see the end of. Ooh. And lo and behold, I forgot that PowerWash Sim had not just updates, sequel, which I'm buzzing for. Like, aha, there we go. Don't mind me. I'm thinking as I go. But it did make me, however. So I already have. I don't know if you can see it in the background. You might be able to just see it. That finger, there. I have the Lego Ecto car that I built last Halloween, and all of a sudden I'm reminded that ooh, that does a good job though, doesn't it? I'm reminded that Lego also do a DeLorean. Which, fun fact to anyone who didn't know, by the way, I know that the DeLorean is kind of synonymous with Back to the Future. It was built in Northern Ireland. It was designed like the town over from where my parents live. Which is class, because between you and me, Northern Ireland is known for something else entirely. Other than, you know, designing kind of shite cars. Because, let's be real here, the car is known to be pretty bad. Hang on. Shop. Power washers. Okay. Really? Anyway. Oh, need a bigger, need a stronger nozzle. But yeah, I genuinely love the film. This is going off on a tangent, right? But does anyone remember the film Small Soldiers? Also, Jesus, I fucking meant to clean in there. Because Back to the Future had that same feeling I had, right, with Small Soldiers as I had with Ghostbusters and obviously Back to the Future. It just had something special, something quaint. I don't really know how to even describe it. There was just something about it that just made it sort of cozy. You could tell that it came from a period, you know, same actually with Home Alone. Home Alone wasn't a film that I particularly paid much attention to. I think I watched it occasionally at Christmas time, but it wasn't one of my favourites. I was very much I liked cartoons as a kid. That was just what I enjoyed. So I never really gave Home Alone much of a look in. Which much to the egg on my face now, because actually it's a really fun film. But again, Home Alone had that quaintness that I really didn't appreciate until recently. And Back to the Future, I feel like, is exactly the same. Where's the turbo nozzle? That turbo nozzle? That's a turbo nozzle. Nozzle. Oh, come on. That's definitely done. But yeah, I haven't watched the sequels. And obviously, I know of Michael J. Fox and how unfortunate like his affliction is. Parkinson's, isn't it? Which is so sad, because honestly, I think, like, I don't think I've enjoyed a film as much as I have Back to the Future. Wait, let me rephrase that into English. I don't think I've enjoyed a film as much as I've enjoyed Back to the Future in a long wee while. Sorry, I'm just going to turn my volume up a little bit as well, because I realise it's quite low. That's a little bit too loud. But yeah, like, there's just something a bit kind of cozy. It reminds me of, like, whenever, and it's something, actually, I don't know whether or not many of you have had the same vibe this Christmas, but like, I find myself really longing for that kind of, like, Christmassy Christmas with, like, stupid plasticky decorations and colourful Christmas lights and, you know, cozy, homey Coca-Cola adverts with the stupid bear, like the stupid polar bear You know, just small things. Like, I just kind of missed the quaintness and the simplicity that I felt in previous Christmases. And Back to the Future really brought that back. In the same way as, like, I don't enjoy Space Jam now, but, like, watching Space Jam just brings me back to whenever I thought it was the coolest thing, and I thought Looney Tunes were hilarious. They still are, by the way. If you don't like Looney Tunes, I don't know what to tell you. But that kind of vibe, whenever everything could just be extremely unserious. Seriously? How the frick am I meant to clean the tire anymore? That was not the tire that I was more focusing on. Also, really? This is me crawling around in the ground, power hosing Doc's car. Oh, there's so much not left. I can't English. There's not much left to clean of the front body. Not much to clean of this car. I'm so looking forward to the DeLorean. And yeah, if you guys are enjoying this, let me know. I'll keep on doing kind of the odd PowerWash sim. It's just honestly, this is like therapy to me, which means I probably should be paying you guys like about 500 quid a session. There we go. But it's just a nice wee time for a little bit of a chit chat. I remember whenever this game came out, it was around COVID. Everyone was playing this game. Honestly, I don't know much about the the second PowerWash sim. I've not really. I would be surprised if it did as well as the original, because it's just in such an entirely different kind of scenario. I remember watching a Welsh streamer and YouTuber playing the first one, and he was actually saying, it's like, hey, I need to, I should be power washing my actual house, but it was COVID, like no one's gonna bloody see. People were doing chores in Simulator. It's like, I remember there was like a lawnmower simulator that I think Markiplier played for a couple of episodes, which I remember putting on and going, what the hell am I doing with my life? What is he doing with he's earning money off of this. I understand that. I'm watching someone virtually mow a garden. And that was kind of whenever I needed to catch myself on. I was like, hang on, no, hang on. I need to wait a second. That being said, I'm very excited to see Markiplier's foray into directing. I know my girlfriend can't stand Markiplier. I've shown her a couple of videos and put on the Distractable podcast. She's like, who is the dork? It's like, hey, he's our dork. He's one of us. He's also a multimillionaire, but let's not include that. Can I open this? It's an interact. There must be like a tiny bit of dirt somewhere. But it's been quite nice watching the enjoying the void between Christmas and New Year's this year. I'm in the middle of watching a film called Jungle Cruise with Wayne the Rock Johnson and Emily Blunt, which I remember coming out and then hearing nothing about it, which is usually quite a good indication that it's kind of a kind of shite. I will go about halfway through it. I'll go back down and finish watching it, but I wanted to record a little bit more while I had the time. I'll report in the next DLC what I thought of it. I'm not wowed, but I'm not disgusted. But I'm discovering that when it comes to things that aren't video games, I have very vanilla opinions about things. Like, people who really despise certain films and franchises and stuff. I am not that guy. I'm just like, yeah, it's a film. Wasn't. I watched it. Great. I think I'm one of these, and it's a really annoying trait that I have, and I am fully aware that it's me saying it. I find that if things are really hyped, I'm less inclined to watch it. I don't know if anyone else finds this. I don't know if it's like a bit of my ADHD or what's going on, but I just kind of feel like there are certain, if something's super super hyped up, I'm just like, yeah, that's cool. I watched the first season of Stranger Things, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, are you watching Stranger Things?" I was like, "Nah, meh," you know. That wasn't the roof. That was the roof. How am I meant to clean the bumper here? But I think that's probably why it took me so long to watch Back to the Future, to be honest with you. Because, like, I know everyone was like, "Oh, you need to watch this," and I think stubbornly I was like, "No, I don't want to." Which, like, is such a dumb excuse. Like, honestly, but really, that bumper is spot. Thank you, it is. I'm glad you agree. Did I see something here? Hello? Am I, like, loading doors? So it's just the door. Where is this dirt that I'm meant to be... Oh, you dick. That is the most spot. I would eat off that door. That's not even the door! God damn it. Right. I guarantee it's... Oh, wait, no, this... Jesus, Doc Brown has some hefty expectations for his doors. Am I meant to be cleaning inside as well? This is such trivial trim. Huh. I'm still perplexed by this door. Yeah. Yes, I'm aware that there is a thing right there to help me. No, I'm not interested in using it. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I got the hinge at least. Two doors, a roof trim, and wing mirrors times 2. That's actually a really good addition. I don't know if they had that originally. One door. Thank you. One more door. Can't even see where it's dirty, but... okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll go to the turbo nozzle. Ooh. What's that side? Interesting. Okay, well, I've tracked it down. Yeah, nah. Maybe I do need this. Okay, maybe I need the ladder as well. I want to know how I got the other side. Ooh, let me up. Yeah. Really? There we go. I do enjoy achievements. Oh, we're starting off. Well, not starting off. Alright. DeLorean's next. So I'll see you back here, same time, for the next level of the Back to the Future PowerWash Sim. That's a really awkward outro. You get what I mean. I'll see you in the next video.